Welcome back to Afternoon Express as we are sticking to the summer theme. One of our favorite chefs, Jenny Morris, stopped by the other day, so I got the lucky chance of catching up with her as she showed us how to make her mom's favorite special occasion dish, a Moroccan chicken. Let's take a look. Our moms all have their go-to special occasion meal that is whipped up for birthday parties, graduations, and everything in between. No matter how far you are from mom or how back or long ago graduation was, just one bite of that special occasion meal takes you right back. This is quite a special recipe for you.
Listen, darling, this takes me back to my childhood, where we had a Moroccan neighbour and beautiful lemon trees, and you know the Moroccans love lemons, and they've got to be ripe and sunny and fabulous. You can plonk that in, lots of RAMA for me here. And what would happen was she would come down and say to my mom, would you like to give me some of your lemons and I'll teach you how to cook Moroccan? So this has just the most incredible memories for me because of all those beautiful spicy flavours and the preserved lemons and the things that she would teach mom to do. And you know, in those days, you never really had fancy because no one really travelled as much. And what would happen is my mother would pull this dish out every time she had visitors and thought she was ever so posh, you know, because she was cooking this Moroccan meal. And I loved it so much that I now take people to Morocco on food tours.
You are very well-travelled.
Yes.
But before we get to adult well-travelled, Jenny, I love the memory that you just shared with us. The fact that you used to whip this up with mommy, but also trying to impress and say thank you to a certain neighbour. I think that's what's just so iconic when it comes to not only recipes like this, but when it comes to an ingredient like RAMA when it's in the kitchen. I mean, RAMA is just so versatile, and it truly is everything that we need in something that is just goes on generation to generation to generation in our household.
And this is what I love about things that are passed down, because you've got something like RAMA that never changes. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So that is the thing that holds the whole dish together. You might want to add a little spice that's a little bit extra or a different herb, but if without the RAMA, it ain't going to taste the same, girl.
It ain't going to taste the same, and I'm so glad that you brought that up, because RAMA is a versatile product that adds that unique, indescribable taste across various applicants. And right now, we are making our very own special Moroccan-flavoured RAMA. We have just added so many different spices.
Moroccan RAMA.
Add us onto it. You see, that's actually what transports me to how I grew up, being in the kitchen with mom and dad and our kokos. I wasn't much of a cooker growing up. I used to always watch, and I used to always be on entertainment duty, obviously. So I was the one singing. I was the one putting on the music. I was the one dancing. I used to make my mom twerk. Trust me, twerk for your dinner, girl. Absolutely.
Teach me to twerk?
It's that fun. It's that, just, you know, the energy that it brings in the kitchen for me that is undescribable.
Absolutely.
Can I just add my RAMA-flavoured Moroccan?
It's right in, and here I've got some beautiful... This is what I love about Moroccan food, is they eat lots of fresh herbs as well.
Yeah.
And we've got lovely dill in here. There's some mint and coriander, which is like really the most important Moroccan spice. Look, I want some more RAMA. I want it creamy.
You want it super creamy, so it does help with the creaminess.
It does.
When it comes to your travels, and now you did mention the fact that you love to share your love for Morocco with everyone basically around you. Mind you, I'm waiting for my very own invites to Morocco. But what is it about sharing these memories, these foods and these flavours with your loved ones?
You know what it is? I just think food brings people together. And I come across so many young guys that remember, as my mother used to make it, you want to give them a slap, actually, because now I'm your wife, you know, I'm not your mother anymore. But people remember those wonderful things from their childhood that their parents passed down.
And if I were to just think of the people you like to share these moments and memories with, who gets to be on that guest list, and what makes them so special to you in your life?
Well, you know what? For me, friends are very important, but for me, family always comes first. But then you don't always have to... Family are not always your friends either. Some friends are just like family. So I have a handful of friends that are like really, they could be my blood. I mean, they are always at my dinner table. Always, always, always.
What are other special memories? You know, I really feel like from what we just saw being in your kitchen, now you're in our kitchen, you're telling us about your experiences. Being able to just touch base with you, not only here on Afternoon Express, I think is what's so special for me. We have always cooked up chicken in my household. I think chicken was like our protein of choice. For me, it's the value when it comes to the buck. It's quite reasonable, quite cheap, but also is so flavorful, and you can enjoy it. You can enjoy it like this.
You know what chicken is? Chicken is such a flirt because it can go with anything. It really can. The chicken is wonderful because it pairs well with any country, with any spice, with any flavors. So yeah, chicken for me is my go-to.
Magnifique. And whilst you add those finishing touches, I see you've got some pomegranate there as well for more colour. I just want to remind all of our viewers, you know, nothing beats Mom's delicious, hearty, homemade meals, no matter the occasion. Now, to get your hands on this delicious recipe and be transported back to your own special moment, please do visit afternoonexpress.co.za and taste the love wherever you are. Now, don't forget, RAMA is giving away another grocery voucher to the value of 800 Rand. To stand a chance of winning this week's competition, tell us what your favorite dish cooked by a loved one is on the Afternoon Express Show Facebook or Twitter pages with the hashtag RAMA Taste the Love. This week's competition closes at midday on Monday, the 22nd of November. And remember, every person who has entered and continues to enter the weekly competition with RAMA goes into the final draw of a grand prize, a 5,000 Rand travel voucher, so you can reunite and share a meal with your loved ones wherever they may be. T's and C's apply to both of these giveaways and can be found on afternoonexpress.co.za.
Wherever food is made with love, you'll find RAMA. Taste the love.